Okay, Year 9. So I just wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to answer these questions on this worksheet here, as I had loads of emails from loads of you saying that you quite didn't understand what you had to fill in there. That's okay because I'll walk you through this. So the first question is asking you to fill out this table, and it's about atoms and ions. Okay, so the first one's done for you, where you have sodium with a plus sign on it. And next to you have these numbers 23 and 11. So you should know that the 23 is the mass number and 11 is the atomic number. The atomic number tells you the number of protons, therefore these numbers are the same. And the mass number tells you the number of protons and the number of neutrons added up together in the nucleus. Okay, so this number is used to work out the number of neutrons, because we already know what the number of protons is from here. So we take this number from this one and we get this number here. Okay, so one other fact we need to remember is that all atoms have the same number of protons and electrons. If they do not have the same numbers of protons and electrons, then it's not an atom, it is an ion. Okay, so a difference between an atom and an ion is the fact that an ion may have one or more, or basically more or less electrons. Okay, and this electronic structure is about the whole of this particle. Okay, so because this particle is a plus, because it's an ion, therefore its electronic structure will be 2 and 8. Okay, so we know that a full configuration of a full atom would be 288. So obviously, because this has a full shell at the end, because it's an ion, it has lost an electron to become this ion. Here it's become 28, or else obviously the actual electronic structure of sodium atom would be 281. Okay, because it would have that one electron on its outer shell, but here it's been removed and therefore it's an ion. Okay, so that's how they got all this information here. So let's do this one together. So here we know the information that it's a phosphorus and there's no charges on it, so we know that it's an atom. So obviously that would make it easy for us to just write here. So atom, bear with me. So yeah, that goes there, atom. And then number of protons, or what, atomic number, sorry, before we do that. So atomic number is 15. We just read it from there simply. The mass number is, remember, it's always the bigger number. So 31. Number of protons. So number of protons, I said, is the same as the atomic number. Okay, so that will be 15. Okay, so neutrons, how do you work that out? So we know that mass number is 31. Yep, and then you take away the 15, because this number is telling you the number of protons and neutrons. So when you work this out, you should get 16. Okay, so the number of neutrons in this phosphorus is 16, and then electrons, because it's an atom, it would be the same as the atomic number. So this will be 15 as well. Okay, and the electronic structure of phosphorus, so we need to basically add up to get to number 15. So 2, 8, okay, so that is already 10, and then 5. So the electronic structure for phosphorus would be 2, 8, and 5. Okay, so where it gets a little bit tricky is the next question, where you have not been told any other information, but you know that the atomic number of this particle is 13. The atomic number of the next particle is 2. The number of protons in the next particle is 12. So because we know that's 12, we know that the atomic number will also be 12. So what we need to know is that to identify any atom, we need to basically look at the atomic number and then go on the periodic table and look at the corresponding atom. So all atomic numbers are different for all elements. Okay, so I'm going to record another video because this is ending soon, but I'll carry on talking about that in a minute as well.